everyone, Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Days with Shaz. Hope you all are doing good and I hope by now you must have celebrated your Eid happily with your family and friends. So in this video, I have included clips how I celebrated my Eid, what did I do on the Eid day and the day next to it. So hope you will enjoy this video. Therefore, stay until the end of the video with me. So this time we thought that Eid will come after 29 days, but actually the Eid came after 30 days of Ramadan. Hence, we started preparing Watalappam 2 days prior itself, I would say. So in order to make the Watalappam, I have grated the jaggery and also added a few parts of cardamom with water and have cooked it until it is formed into a thick consistency. And to it, we have added 5 eggs and we have to make sure that the mixture of jaggery is completely cooled before adding the eggs. Once adding the eggs, we can stir the mixture very well until it is formed into a foamy consistency. It is advised to use the hands to do this, but I am a little bit not familiar with it. Hence, I use the whisk to make this consistency of Watalappam. To it, I am also adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence so that the smell from the egg will not come. I again beated the mixture into a foamy consistency and sieved through a sieve to the container which I am using today to make my Watalappam. I just used a foil box, you can use any of it, aluminium or glass. Once my Watalappam mixture is poured, I also garnished it with some cashew as I like it. Then I use a foil paper to cover the aluminium foil box, and then I use a barbecue stick in order to make a little bit of holes on the foil paper so that the Watalappam will be steamed very well. Once ensuring the box is covered, to a pot I am adding a little bit of water and place a cooling rack and I keep the box inside the pot. Then I switch on the stove and also I seal the opening of the lid using a piece of foil so that the steam will not come out of the pot. Then I keep the flame in the lowest and let the Watalappam steam for 40 to 45 minutes. So after the Watalappam was steamed, I let it cool down and got ready and went with my husband to do his Eid shopping. This time my shopping was done already, therefore only my husband's shopping was left. We went a little earlier thinking that it will take time for his shopping. But actually he took only 10 minutes to select the dresses and confirm that he is going to buy them and to pay the bill. It took not more than 15 to 20 minutes. So when it comes to ladies, it is totally different, right? So for me, I took some time to roam and see if there are any dresses for ladies, but actually I didn't like any this time. But just to see that, I took more than half an hour. So anyways, we didn't do much shopping. We just roamed around in the mall for some time until the iftar time. And then we did our iftar there itself and returned home. So once home, I checked on the Watalappam and it was done. So I covered the foil box and put it in the fridge for the Watalappam to chill. The next day, as it was the 30th day of Ramadan, I had plenty of time to make some sweets for Eid. So I thought of making Gulab Jamun and Rava laddu. So first I am making the sugar syrup. For that I took a quarter cup of water and quarter cup of sugar. To that I added a few pods of cardamom with some saffron and boiled this until a sugar syrup is formed. After the sugar syrup is formed, I added a little bit of lime juice so that a good flavor is added to this sugar syrup. I completely followed the instructions which was given in the pack so that nothing went wrong. I only took a half of the packet of the Gulab Jamun because I was not sure if I will do it correct. Hence I just followed the instructions for half of the batch. This is the second time I am making Gulab Jamun from the pack. So the first time actually the Gulab Jamun didn't turn out good, actually flopped. So this time I completely followed each and every instruction given in the box and did the same. As per the instructions, after making the dough we have to rest it for 20 minutes and I started making small balls out of it. My mistake last time was that I have made bigger balls. So this time I made sure to make very small balls. They are not the same size, I know, but I am not an expert, so it is okay. Then I started frying one by one. I made sure that this time I kept the flame in very low to medium and then I started to fry the Gulab Jamuns like this. So once they were golden brown, I took them off and added to the sugar syrup. So likewise my Gulab Jamun was formed. The ball seems to be small, but the next day the sugar syrup has been soaked into the Gulab Jamun balls and they were super good. So my Gulab Jamun is done. So next I am going to prepare the ravaladdu. So the ingredients required is displayed in the video. So first I am going to prepare the fried dried fruits required to the laddu. So first I am frying the cashews and when they start to turn into slightly golden brown, I also add the raisins. And when the raisins start to bloom like balloons in the oil, I remove them. Actually I have used ghee here to fry the dry fruits. Once the dry fruits are done, I am adding the rava into the leftover ghee in the pan and I start to fry the rava until golden brown. Once the rava is fried until golden brown, I am also adding sugar. I have mentioned in the ingredients just to take half a cup of sugar, but I have added even lesser here. If you like, if you are a sweet person, you can add more. And also I add milk to the rava and stir them very well. The milk also can be varied according to the rava that you are using, so make sure you have to add only the amount required for the rava to absorb. Then I am adding the rava into the dry fruits and give it a good mix. Then I add a pinch of salt to balance the sweetness and also I add vanilla. I am adding like 1 teaspoon of vanilla here and giving them a good mix. Then I take some rava and check if I can form the laddus. And if the consistency is correct, we can form the laddus like this. If you need more milk, you can add and make the consistency. So my rava laddus are also done. They tasted super yummy. And I also took some of them for the picnic next day. So at night I thought of putting some mehendi for my hands, but I was super sleepy. Then my husband said it's okay, he will do it for me. So instead of just drawing on hands, we used a stencil this time. My sister brought it for me once she was doing shopping. So it was easy for my husband to do the mehendi on my hands. So Eid Mubarak to you all. This is the next day, which is the Eid day. So in Dubai, the Eid prayer was at 6:20 in the morning and we left the home by 6 o'clock. And this is the masjid which we went to pray, and inside the masjid I didn't take any videos as I was not comfortable. And once the prayer is done, we came home, had our tea and left to pick my husband's brother. And we came back and had breakfast: string hoppers, chicken curry, egg curry, coconut sambal, and for the dessert we had sago kanji. I prepared the breakfast so quick I could not make any videos. And after having the breakfast, I thought of changing our bed cover. When it comes to Eid, the Eid day we will change curtains, bed covers and everything. But as I didn't have time last night as I did mehendi on my hands, I could not do this. So I had to do it on the Eid day. So once it was done, I directly went to the kitchen to make the lunch. So today I made chicken biryani and raita only because I wanted to make it so simple. My husband's brother couldn't stay for lunch as he had work that day in the evening. Therefore, he asked us to pack the lunch. So after the lunch, actually I had a small nap as I was tired, and then in the evening, my sister and mother and all came to visit us. So I didn't forget to take some photos as well. I was not dressed up properly, yet I took some photos because I want some memory. I was planning to take photos the next day when we go on the picnic, but our plan flopped. You will see in the video soon. So please let us know how our photos looked like. So this is the next day, which is our family picnic day. So as per our discussions earlier, we were given food items. For each family, each food items. So for me, it was the devil chicken. So early in the morning, we woke up and prepared the chicken. And once it is done, we got prepared with everything for the picnic and left the home by 10:15. On the way, we picked our sister's family and mother as well and reached to the destination around 11:30 or 12, I guess. But for our amazement, I believe that day the whole Dubai has come to the destination we have selected to come. Yes, it is the Hanging Gardens in Kalba. For our surprise, we could not even reach to the place or to the entrance, but it was looking so good. But still, unfortunately, we could not find any parking or we could not reach the place. So what we decided was to just stop by somewhere and have our lunch because everyone was super hungry. This was already 3:30. So as everyone had brought their food which was given to them, it was a super meal. The menu was ghee rice, dal curry, fish, chicken, beef and also some other things as well. Now I don't remember, but it was super good because everyone made with love, so the food will definitely taste very amazing. And in the evening, we went to a nearby park and had our tea with the sweets which everyone had brought. It was a nice time. I enjoyed it very well, but unfortunately couldn't take any pictures or videos much as planned. Anyhow, I hope you have enjoyed my video. Take care until next time. Bye bye everyone.